इसे कहते हैं भाई मीडिया पावर। कल तक कोई इंटरव्यू लेने को तैयार नहीं था, जैसे ही नितिन गडकरी का एक अनस्क्रिप्टेड इंटरव्यू लिया भाई वो पागल हो गया। दिस इज द पावर ऑफ मीडिया विच दे।
expert analysis. Here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people have described him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Medina. Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oyarzabal. Gavi finding himself in space. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Medina. McAllister. And it's Fernandez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Almada. Spain are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oyarzabal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Romero to Martinez, and it's Fernandez. Great vision. It's a promising position. Cross from Ferran. Oh, good effort against the crossbar. Romero gets it clear. And it's Pedri. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! And we have liftoff! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Spain with the corner, they're first. Pedri is onto this, and the shot! Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Oyarzabal. Martinez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Fabian Ruiz. Good. Oh, he's having a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Llorente! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. 15 minutes till half-time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. In comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Pedri goes short. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Rodri. Rodri, decent chance! McAllister. Almada. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. De Paul. Laporte kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Paul. And he's managed to get free.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Fabian Ruiz. This looks promising. Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's Oyarzabal. He's had a shot. It's bounced back off the post. Martinez with the clearance. Fernandez. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception, well timed.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oyarzabal. Montiel. McAllister. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Spain looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, now he's running away. Medina. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Romero. Pressing high and with purpose. Ferran Torres. Looks a good ball through. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Montiel. Threads one in. Spain, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Martinez. Now Romero. Montiel. Looking to play him in. And here's Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to return it. Martinez gets it away. And he's quick to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Little pass back. And it's Ruiz. Is there another chance? He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Fabian Ruiz simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Oyarzabal.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Montiel. Out for a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Martinez. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Martinez. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Gavi. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Goes without saying, that was poor. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Almada. He's got away. Now it's Martinez. Nicely shaped ball. Tagliafico. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. Might be to shot a goal! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
A case now of complete control. Pedri! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He has found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here's eFootball. Shoots! Well taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own.
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to...
And the shot! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 88, el dorsal
This
9.
is a gloriously greedy performance. McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Minutos de descuento.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And he's straight offside. Time added on 4 minutes. That's been slipped through. Just the keeper in his way. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
So it's away we go then.
Well, we hardly need reminding Jim of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. And this is Messi. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Kessié, Ødegaard, now it's Messi, and here's Dumfries.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a good ball. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Van Dijk. Out towards the flank. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Dumfries. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
In once more. Opts to play it back. Romario, who is rarely short on confidence. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. So we're still where we started right now. Haaland. Now it's Ødegaard. Looking to play him in. And he's had a shot! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now, can they get him away?
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rivaldo. Kessié. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. Gendouzi. Oh, this is a very good run. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dumfries. Dumfries is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's fab chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
And Kessié engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Guendouzi. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Haaland. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Chance, surely! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's quick to get rid. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Cambio de jugadores.
The second period is underway. Roberto Baggio aims beyond the defence. Messi. Mateus. Beckham. That is good progress on the left. And he's gone searching crossfield. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Desailly gets it clear. Kessié. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckham. Now it's Romario. No, again there's no way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And he was quick to react. Guendouzi running with intent. He's found space here. Mateus. More and more pressure on the ball here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Messi. Played with finesse. Mateus, over to the right flank.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Odegaard. Beckham. That ball looks a good one. Beckham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's shifting through the gears here. And they've got rid. Messi receives it in a wide position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, they've got it again. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Referee has just said play on. Thuram. 75 minutes played. Great chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 15.
So here comes the substitution. Floated through, and he's managed to get... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Guendouzi. Guendouzi makes a dash for it. Now it's Romario. And here's Baggio. Look at the space here. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Over to the other side. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Baggio. That's a shade optimistic. And that is well cleared.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Roberto Baggio in with the challenge. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kubo. And this is Beckham. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Kone. And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Dembele. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Olise. Llorente. Now Subimendi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most convincing of passes. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he was alert to it. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. And he's there to get it away.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Vermin. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's worked it through. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Raya, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Spread neatly. And it's been given away. Yamal. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, cracking ball. Perez. He won't be happy with that one. That has been cut short. Quality ball. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Grimaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Lopez. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Oyarzabal. Perez. Rabiot. Passing is crisp and sharp. France are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Chooses to go crossfield. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dembele, it's Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ferran Torres. Well, that pass isn't the best. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Ferran Torres. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. And that's going up front in a hurry. Now that's well seen too. And here's Oyarzabal, Yamal. Thuram. Can he get away here? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Zubimendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mikel Oyarzabal. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is a nice touch. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Olise just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Olise. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Mikel Oyarzabal.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Grimaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's picked it up out wide. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's quick to return it. That's a good ball out wide. Perez. Dembele. And this is Perez. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Oyarzabal.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And here's Lopez. Oyarzabal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el dorsal 8. Cambio de jugadores.
Searching pass he's played there. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 36.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Good ball, good take. Olise steaming on goalwards.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's quick to get rid. Crunching tackle. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's got space here. Plus. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Plus. Knocks it into space. And this is Dembele. And it's Llorente.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Swung over. Yamal. Here's Llorente.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, just skips past his man. Chance for a shot! Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7 será sustituido por el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. This looks promising. Oh, important interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dembele. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en España. Será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Olise goes short. Great chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. The most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Al Kubasi makes the interception.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. And we're halfway through extra time. Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here?
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11. El dorsal
And we're
21.
off for the final
Serán
time.
sustituidos por el dorsal
Here we go
18.
then for the last
El
time. The
dorsal
score
22.
still
Se
0-0.
va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he tries one from range. And he opts to go forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's an imaginative pass.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
He came in hard, very hard. And it's Baina. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Laporte calmly anticipates. Nicely aimed pass. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
I had a feeling this might end goalless with everyone pretty much running themselves to a standstill. These players certainly have done their part in making it an enthralling encounter.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Spain are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Of course, 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Spain with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done. Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Spain are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. It's all about his mindset now.
Oh, he's won it all right. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot, so he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And that for him is goal number 10. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. And he is deftly away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Messi driving, and he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Not the most convincing of passes. He has found the way through. A lot of space. Great chance! In he goes again. Goal! They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
Kubo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he thumps it clear. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, now he can run away with it. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. He's had it taken off him. And again! Oh, good finish! No, flags up on the far side.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And here's Haaland. He's found some space. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldinho is in a really... Can he finish? And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
This looks promising. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
The defender is not giving up on this. Messi ploughing through the middle. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Duan bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Ronaldinho. That's going right the way across. And it's Messi. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Tacho makes the interception. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's neat. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Kubo. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Doesn't quite get there. Kamada. It's Duan. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. Surely he can... And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force. There's the shot! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Now it's Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. And no, he's seen through all of that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. No, again there's no way through. Maida. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Kessié. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kamada powering forward here. Ødegaard has found the net here, of course.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries a shot! Off the post! Just about up to the hour now.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Haaland.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Guendouzi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kamada. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kessié gets a foot in here. Ito. Kamada. That has been cut short. Ito. And it's Kamada. Spread it left. He's found the way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ito. And it's Kamada. Nicely weighted ball. And that's played in low. He's having a shot! Played out to the left flank.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Haaland! And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maida gets a good foot in there. And it's Ødegaard. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. And this is decent chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
So no flag here. He shapes to shoot! Oh, denied at the last.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 10. Messi. Serán sustituidos por
That has been knocked
el
clear.
dorsal 15. El dorsal 80. Se va a llevar
And
a
now
cabo
they
un
can
cambio de
spring out of
jugadores.
defence. Van Dijk. Dumfries. Real chance! And he's spooned it over the bar. Tanaka. Kubo. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona making further changes here, and in quick succession. Haaland being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
He's showing a smile too as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
El dorsal 21.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Ronaldinho!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lovely, now then. Shot a goal! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Kessié receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Haaland. Haaland! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And here's Dumfries. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kessié gets a foot in here. And he's decided to go for it. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tchouaméni. So it is still 0-0. Guendouzi. Driving through the shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Tchouaméni. And Upamecano. Koundé. Now Saliba. Upamecano. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice control. He's having a shot! And he's gone long.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know?
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Après 29 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Odegaard. Well, that is good. Takes the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Doué. Foot in. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. There's the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Chooses to go cross-field. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Guendouzi. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Le numéro 10, Messi.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's a promising position. Messi.
Il
Chouameni.
y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Hernandez. Doué. Guendouzi. Spread it left. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's good play. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dumfries. That's it, 45 minutes up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Back on the way then. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Haaland, Upamecano wins the duel this time. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. And here's Elise. Guendouzi. There's the crossfield ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get onto this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! Dembele. Played out to the left flank. And Upamecano. And it's Rabiot. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. Koundé forwards and with intent. Haaland looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
It's played through for him. Lovely feet. Great chance! Corner number 2 then. for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, there's the clearance. Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. No, again there's no way through. Ødegaard. Dumfries. Haaland. Mignon claims comfortably. That has been slung wide. Doué. Ødegaard. Oh, good-looking ball. To Guendouzi. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Ronaldinho!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chouameni. Rabiot. And now the breakaway. And it's made its way to him. Nice physical challenge. Kessié. And it's Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Now can he find a... And he shoots! And a neat finish! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
So we have movement on both
Le
benches.
numéro 7.
Things looking so easy, almost
Le
too
numéro
easy
12.
here.
Le numéro 24.
Upamecano cuts it
Le
out.
numéro 25. Attention,
Akliouche.
changement.
Upamecano. And it's Koundé. Here's Chouameni. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Akliouche. Muscular approach does pay off. Kessié! Oh, impressive strike.
Changement.
Chouameni, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So much big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this, and he's following up! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
can thump it away. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Spain! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Can he get it through? Ferran Torres! And he couldn't finish.
Ferran Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Ferran Torres. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Almada. Nice physical challenge. Oyarzabal. And he shoots! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Martinez clears. And he's managed to get free. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
He's in one-on-one, and the shot! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're...
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for the run. Shot, can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if three weren't enough. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Grimaldo goes short. Shoots! Corner number 2 then. Grimaldo plays it short. Real chance! It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
Yamal! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter.
And the shot! He's put it wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
He's in a great position here. Fermin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's in, must be. He's found some space. Shot, surely! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's got away. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. De Paul. Ferran Torres. There's the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played.
Takes a shot! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And a chance! And that has faded wide.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Almada is onto it in a flash. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fernandez. He is through here. He's having a hit. It's bounced back off the post. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's had a shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, shot a goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Martinez, Yamal does really well there. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next
chance? Surely! Against the crossbar. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking...
Oh, no, this does... He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed...
Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Oh, great chance! Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things...
Decent chance! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not...
Shoots! Goal! The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, what a mistake! The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Lopez. Tries one from range. Brilliant from Lopez. A finish of true class. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He'll try from distance. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Fernandez. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Zubimendi. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Yamal is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Fernandez pinches it off him, and here's Baina. Pedri, he's having a hit. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Baina. He's having a pop. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's having a go. And it's Zubimendi. He'll try from distance. Oh, my word, that is quite something. About as smooth as it gets. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. He's having a hit. Oh, fantastic. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And this is Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. And the finish! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Shapes to shoot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Laporte gets across and deals with it. Well, given offside once more. Just eases him off the ball. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won.